No matter what happens, Twitter has been part of our lives for so long that it's hard to imagine life without it. It has become a platform for people to express their opinions, share their stories, and connect with others. It has also become a great source of news and entertainment. With Elon Musk taking over Twitter, there are so many questions arising, whether he'll destroy it or make it even bigger than it ever was. Looking back at the platform, we can only see the progress it has made. It may sound dumb at this point, where the social media platform is almost trying to be shot by the big media since Elon Musk bought it. But from what the analysts say, the situation might not be as bad. In fact, we along with many others believe that Twitter will end up becoming a trillion-dollar company. And here's why. Here's why Elon Musk might be the one to change everything for Twitter. If we look back at Twitter's history, a lot will surprise you. The most important thing to remember is the fact that it wasn't even supposed to be Twitter at first. But today, the blue bird is what we call the only logo that can make people recognize it. Two people were behind the idea, Evan Williams and Biz Stone. Both of them had worked at Google, while Williams was the one to create the software. It took a long way for audio to finally bring Twitter, yet still, they sold the company to Elon Musk. There has to be some reason, right? The creators of Twitter knew how to make a perfect platform, but they didn't know how to make it exactly a money-making machine. Elon Musk, on the other hand, knows how to make money out of literally anything. Also, he knew how to get his hands on something that could make it big. He bought a whole money-making machine. That's the easy way to put it. Musk offered a price that was higher than Twitter's market cap, and that was probably much more than what the owners were expecting to be offered. Just think about it. You own a company with a market cap of $39.4 billion, but someone offers a stunning $44 billion for it. What would you do? Obviously, you would sell it without a doubt. But the person buying it at a higher price must have something in mind while making it such a deal. That is precisely what the entrepreneur, Patrick Bet-David, has been trying to tell for the past months.
Okay, here's what I'll tell you. Twitter, ran by Elon Musk, will be a $1 trillion company within 3 to 5 years.
So what does Elon have in mind specifically? Before the world's richest men took over Twitter, the blue tick profiles were only limited to celebrities, politicians, sports people, and others. But as soon as he took over, he announced that everyone could be part of the unique club if they paid only $8 a month. Yes, there was a major drawback to it, as many fake accounts came out to trash brands and celebrities, and they had to temporarily suspend the feature. But here's the deal, the idea is great when it comes to revenue, and the obsession with the blue tick is also real, because people will always want to have it. And as of the latest news, he's going to launch different kinds of ticks for different profiles, meaning each of them will cost differently. That ultimately means that he hasn't yet dropped the idea, and he will bring revenue to the company through this method. Also, he might be looking to make Twitter the next WeChat. We recently got to hear Patrick Bet-David, and he does have some solid points.
Everything under one app is called WeChat, and Elon can potentially turn Twitter into WeChat, and if he does, it's $1 trillion valuation.
And Elon looking to turn Twitter into a brand new WeChat actually makes sense. China has had WeChat since 2011, and only in decades has the company earned a net worth of billions of dollars. So imagine Twitter, worth $44 billion, already setting itself on a similar path. Also, because Elon is mainly focused on earning revenue from the platform, here's what he might do with the platform. China's WeChat is the one app that has everything, and that's something Musk might have in his mind as well. And if he does that, we'll have to agree with Patrick Bet-David, because the company will eventually become a $1 trillion company. But now let's focus on what he's planning for the application at the moment. There is a speculation that Twitter's purpose might get changed. He's working on making it a place for content creators. Just like Instagram launched Reels and TikTok provided the space for people to showcase their talent. Turning a platform that was primarily used for staying informed about current situations into a content creator place will definitely attract more users, and specifically when it's paying you to create content. Attracting more users means that there will be more traffic, more content, and more revenue. The ad system is already there, but what if the ads start running before the videos that content creators make? Yes, just like shorts on YouTube. At this point, you should get an idea of what exactly is happening here. Another point that Patrick Bet-David made was that Twitter would become the new TikTok. Let's see, Twitter is pretty controversial, and some countries like India have even put a ban on it. The same can happen in almost every other country in the world, but now we don't think that content creators would stop after such a ban. They will just pack up their stuff and move to other platforms, and that could be Twitter. Now you must wonder, what if they end up banning Twitter in itself? Good question, we might have an answer for that as well. Twitter is in chaos right now, but not for long. But at the moment, there is a big chance that it might get banned from Apple and Google app stores. What would Musk do then? How will it become a trillion-dollar company? Well, Musk got suggestions for that as well. In a recent debate with Liz Wheeler, the host of Liz Wheeler's show, suggested that if Apple and Google kick Twitter from the app stores, he can simply come out with his own new smartphone. In fact, she even stated that about half the country would happily ditch Android and iPhone. After all, Musk builds rockets to Mars. A smartphone isn't that of a big deal for him. To which Musk replied and agreed that it could be done. That right there is something that could change the days of Twitter. Liz wasn't just saying stuff randomly. It's actually true that if the app is banned, too many people will want to get a phone that runs with an entirely different app store. Remember when Google Play Store was banned in China? They came out with their own app store and it's just working fine for them. In fact, Google is missing out on billions of dollars because it's not functioning in China. That might become the case for Twitter as well. Musk using Twitter for revenue and free speech, and then selling phones that will have a new app store is something that could easily make him a trillionaire. Not just that, Facebook's crashing condition might also benefit Twitter. Facebook just lost a whole market cap, about $800 billion to be exact. The company is more focused on Meta, and Facebook users are just fleeing the platform. But where would they go? That's right, they will move to Twitter. The thing about Facebook is that they have now stopped looking at what the users want. The biggest example of this is the recent published new terms of service, which we can summarize as, we don't care about what you want, and we will be the ones to think about what to do with your own content. But for Twitter, it's totally different. Especially after Musk took over, the platform is more about what the users want. So yes, Facebook users will definitely change places, and we will see a huge difference soon. On top of that, the Facebook community is far less active as compared to Twitter. So even if Facebook has a larger membership, there is still a chance that Twitter will grow faster than any other application. And most importantly, Twitter is going viral. Believe it or not, that's exactly how Facebook and Instagram went on to become such huge social media platforms, as well as marketplaces. Twitter never got that kind of publicity, but now wherever you go, Elon and his Twitter are there. Its updates are being discussed, and many even have joined it only to know more about what's happening. So yes, we believe that there are plenty of reasons why Twitter will become a trillion-dollar company. It might take 5 to 6 years, but it'll get there. If Elon Musk makes Twitter a hub where everything from microblogging to sharing a video content is possible, it's bound to make it big. So what are your thoughts about Twitter under Elon Musk's ownership? Will it grow or will it go down? Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below.